So my name is Felistas, but everyone calls me Fel. I'm here to tell you the story of how God gave me a brand new spirit, a brand new heart, a brand new life, a new identity, new everything. I am brand new. My problem started with a boy. I fell in love with the wrong guy. Also, I thought it was love. I don't think it was now. He wasn't a nice boy, and I was very young. I didn't have a sense of identity, so he became my identity because, when I was living with my parents were sort of my identity. So when I met him, he became the only other person outside of my parents that I felt some type of way about. So it didn't help that he was abusive as well. So the heartbreaks, the other girls, the lies, and, he just didn't care about me. And because my identity was in him, it made me feel like I am nothing, I am worthless, I am, not loved, not important, no one cares. So I started partying and partying and partying and doing drugs, and I got drugged and raped at one of these parties. I woke up whilst this was going on, but then because I felt so worthless, I didn't do anything. I just cried quietly. And then I just got worse and worse and worse. I changed myself. I buried the true me, and I became this other person that I absolutely hated. I did drugs, all sorts of drugs. My relationship with my family was completely ruined. All my friends were either drug dealers or prostitutes or bikies. Those were the friends that I had, and it's difficult to call such people friends because they don't really care about you, and that just made me feel even more and more alone. I hated myself. I wanted to die. I felt like no one will care even if I am not here. No one will notice. I used to, say that if I died, my landlord would be the one who will notice when my rent hasn't been paid. That's how alone I felt. And I would dream of the devil. I would hear him talk to me, telling me to, just as clearly as I'm talking to you right now, he told me to just jump off the balcony and end it. And I would be sitting on the floor crying, wanting to do it. And I just was going crazy. I couldn't stand being by myself, so I got higher and higher and higher. And it wasn't a happy life. It wasn't a happy life at all. And I would be out at these parties, but then I would, then I didn't know that God can talk to you. I just was like, there's a voice that I can't get out of my head. It was a quiet voice that would just be like, what are you doing here? You're better than this. You need to change. Every time I would hear it, every time I would be out and I would be drunk off my face, but I would still hear this voice just telling me, what are you doing? You're better than this. You're better than this. Until I couldn't ignore that voice anymore, and it was just going crazy in my head. It was crazy. And I remember one day I just was like, God, I can't do this anymore. I just can't take this anymore. I need you. I have failed, and I'm so sorry. I need your help because I just can't do this anymore. I've ruined my life. And God came. And I promised him that I would do anything that he asked me to do. And I have not turned back since. I do everything that he asked me to do. And my life has never been better. I am happy. I am free. I came to Surf City. And so you're in the right place. I met Camila. She introduced me to Leticia. And then the rest is history. I'm here. And my life is amazing. I'm studying law. I had dropped out of uni when I came, but I'm studying law, and I love every minute of it. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm doing super well. High distinctions and distinctions. am so excited about life. I've never been happy. I've never been freer. Jesus is alive. The same God that spoke to the Samaritan woman at the well is the same God that spoke to me when no one was speaking to me. He's the same God that saw the real me when no one was seeing me. I am Mary Magdalene. I am Mary Magdalene. I am every woman. I am Martha. I am Deborah. I stand here representing each one of those because Jesus saw them when no one else did. And Jesus Christ is the
That's so good, Phil. Isn't that awesome? Give her a big hand as she leaves. How wonderful. You know, tonight we've